matter of fact, just tell me your story, how you feel like you developed your work ethic, and how you got to the point where you are right now.
Well, and it's kind of funny that we're doing this now. I'm talking about that because I actually got my first real taste of what it looked like to be a highly effective person and working hard towards your goals from the late Kobe Bryant. Going on about a week now since he passed, which is still an emotional thing for me, but definitely he was the first person that I looked up to and thought, wow, that guy is a killer. And I just wanted to emulate everything he did. And obviously that started off as a basketball player when I tried, but I realized I was going to be 5'8", unathletic forever, so I couldn't go as far as he did. But that work ethic that he showed, it was something that could carry over universally to business, to entrepreneurship, to writing, to helping other people, to just being your best version of you every day and making sure that before the sun sets, you're a better person than you were when it rose. And really just emulating him, like you said, looking up to people that have emulated that same work ethic and hustle and grind and ambition. And that was my father as well, my mother, a lot of other people. Too many for me to mention, but I'm sorry if I forget anybody, but just a lot of people who helped give me that visualization of what it looked like to succeed and work hard.
Now, I know your main venture that you are right now, you consider yourself an entrepreneur, how you say it?
Studentpreneur.
Studentpreneur, as you pronounce it. That's something that, from what we talked about, is something that you've been, like, interested in since you was a child. Like, how did that interest in entrepreneurship come about?
Really, it started off from being broke and being too young to get an actual job because I was 10 years old. And I would like to say my economic status, we were well off enough that I had everything I needed. So I never woke up thinking, will I eat today? Will I have lights? Even would I have access to my phone? Because I always had those things. But then in terms of the things I wanted, like I want an Xbox. I want this jersey. I want those shoes. My parents said, well, okay, how are you going to get the money to get those? And it's pretty much been like that since I was a little kid. And I remember I was 5, 7 years old, and I would have old toys, and I would take my mom's pop-up tables that she would have because she was an event coordinator. So she had all these tables in our garage, and I would go in there, and I would steal the tables, bring it out to the front yard, pop them up, take my old toys, and I would just try to sell them on the street. Didn't work out that well. She said I took it to heart that people would just drive past me because we were on a dead-end street, and I would just do it in a random part of the day, and people would never stop. And I was taxing. I was charging like $50 for a half-broken, Spider-Man toy. Didn't recognize the concept of supply and demand as a kid. I just figured if I had it on a table and I put a number, people would pay that. But started off there. Then as I got older, as in like middle school, my mom got a job selling candy, and she would get these free samples, and she would have literally full packages of Chips Ahoy, Sour Patch Kids, Snickers, stuff like that. And I mean, they were free. And at first I was eating them, but then I realized I'm broke, and school lunch is terrible, and I can sell these for free. And I would literally bring a second backpack to school where I would have the candy in there, and I would sell them for $1 a pop. And I would make like $25, $30 a day off of selling those. And on top of that, since I didn't pay for them, it was just pure profit. And once I started doing that, that was my real first taste in entrepreneurship. And I realized, wow, this is actually pretty cool. I like this. Like, this is nice because I'm in control of what I want to do. I'm getting to help people at the same time, making money for myself, doing it on my time. And it was a euphoric, cathartic feeling that I just wanted to keep feeling. And between cutting grass and starting my first business called Life Off You and doing some of the stuff I've been doing now, and now kind of moving into a position where I'm trying to empower students to take that same route. It's just been an experience that I wouldn't trade for the world, and it's something I love and wake up to every day thinking, yes, I get to do this.
It's funny how you talked about like how your passion for what you do now came from your parents like questioning you and just like making you go out to do it yourself. Because I know for me personally, like my parents, like I used to get so mad at my parents like as I got older, not so much as I was middle school and a little bit early high school, but like later on in high school I used to get mad because I used to want to go places all the time, and like they wouldn't take me places because they'd be working, so I had to like go and ride the Tark and stuff. And I just get so frustrated. Like I remember like even senior in high school, like I was leader of the student section, but I was like would catch the Tark to school and like ask around to get a ride back. Like I would get like rides to school like every day from just different people, and it frustrated me a bit because I was like, man, I'm tired of this. I need my own car. I'm tired of people picking me up. I'm tired of like just riding the bus. So it motivated me to like get a job and eventually join the National Guard and like just becoming like into a man of my own and like just figuring things out of life. Cause like if I want it, I got to go get it myself. I can't like. Eventually, you have to get out that nest of
Right.
what your parents hold you, and like it's just like when you saying that how like your parents will say, well, you want all these things, how you gonna get it? Like I think it happens to a lot of people too as they get older. They just realize that like they want to get stuff for themselves, and sometimes people don't realize that. Sometimes people do, but it's